How is the ordinary Namibian affected in other ways? Through procurement. Let's assume that there are Namibian companies that are registered here. They are non-compliant, but they may have been awarded procurement tenders. Let's take a very simple example of medication, whether it's life-saving medication, heart medication, blood pressure medication, or even oxygen. Yes. So this entity has the tender to supply Namibian government with this medication. They are non-compliant, they are deregistered. So what happens is they can no longer fulfill their obligations under the award that they've been given because they don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means that this contract, there's a breach in contract and the contract has to be ended. So what happens to then the various state hospitals around the country that was relying on this medication or oxygen to be delivered? So that affects the ordinary Namibian sitting there, because you may be in hospital, you may be in need of oxygen or medication. So it's very serious. Yeah. And as BIPA, that's why we took so long to get to the stage of deregistration, because we know the implications are so serious. And that's why we've also done a lot, at least in terms of public education, to drive. Let's say there's a company that has a tender along, let's say the airport road, for instance. It's almost done, and I'm just making an example. I'm not saying the one that has the tender to the airport road is non-compliant. But let's say they have a tender to any road in the country that is maybe critical for us to finish, that may help with logistics, that may help with decentralization of services. If they are non-compliant, they are deregistered. Upon deregistration, they don't exist, which means that that road that was supposed to be finished may also now lie idle until a new contract is awarded. And there are so many other implications. These are just a few for people to really understand that even though you don't own a business, you know someone that does. And it's your responsibility to tell them, listen, go to BIPA's website, go to BIPA. Maybe they own property and they don't know that the property is in a CC. Yeah. So that is why we are calling on the ordinary Namibian to spread the message on our behalf.